What's going on, guys? Lawson here. Got the wonderful Alyssa with me this afternoon. You know, we came out this morning and it was such a beautiful morning. Honestly, it was amazing, but the fish were not amazing though. I don't think we got any bites really, maybe one or two bites. We didn't catch any fish all morning. It was just a pretty crummy morning in general, but we've regrouped. It's about 4 in the afternoon now, and we're gonna do something really different today that I normally never do, and we're gonna be throwing live shrimp. I don't think I've ever thrown live shrimp in a video, ever. So we're mainly gonna be trying to target sheep's head. At least I'm gonna be trying to target sheep's head. Alyssa is rigged up with a 4/0 circle hook to throw for snook, and she's gonna be fishing for snook. I'm gonna be fishing for sheep's head. Really light tackle. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm using a 1000, she's throwing a 3000. It should just be a good time and a lot of fun, but we're gonna back into some canals. I'm gonna try to sight fish for these sheep's head and these snook, and it just should be fun. You know, we're just gonna see if we can catch a lot of fish and just have a good afternoon. So there's a few ways you can rig these bad boys, but I'm a fan of tail hooking them, and so I'm just using a little 4/0 circle hook right here. This is actually Alyssa's pole she's using, and I just put it through the tough spot in their tail, right in the back. For the most part, the fish eat them tail first because they have a horn up front, and so they try to avoid that, so they'll eat them tail first a lot, so your circle hook will be right in the money. But that's just all we're doing, really simple, and hopefully we can hook up. We've seen a few big sheep's head already, but they haven't really seemed that interested, but maybe as the night goes on, they'll be more willing to eat. But that's it. Very, very simple, very easy way to fish. Okay, I'll show you what I've done here. It's kind of cool, actually, as long as it works. I've essentially made like a miniature knocker rig where I've just used a tiny 1/16 ounce bullet weight that I put on top of this little circle hook that's just going to free fall. It's like a knocker rig like you use for bottom fishing. It's just going to help me get that shrimp down a little bit quicker because the sheep's head have been turning their head away from it when it's suspended, and they need it to be on the bottom, so this will help us get down a little quicker, hopefully. They're very difficult to catch. You have to use really little hooks. Most people use J hooks for them, but I'm not really a fan of J hooks in general, so. What do you know? Look at that. First sheep's head. And that is what we're looking for right there. Alright, there we go. There's something I don't think we've ever done on our channel right there. Little sheep's head, little convict. One thing about these things, they have the nastiest mouths. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? All those teeth are designed for crunching crab, shrimp, oyster, anything. Is that just the nastiest mouth you ever seen on a fish right there? Yum, yum, yum. But they're very, very beautiful fish. They're pretty difficult to catch. I mean, I shouldn't say that. They're very good at stealing your bait, though, because they have such little mouths and such weird teeth. But that is a little, probably 10-inch sheep's head right there. We're going to release him and keep going. Hopefully catch some big ones, but that is what we're here for right now. So that's very, very cool. Alright, very cool. This is pretty much exactly what we're looking for right here, is a sheep's head. You know, we're trying to sight fish one, and right against this piling here in this back corner, there's one just sitting here eating against the piling. And so we're going to take a shot at him because he's obviously feeding right now. He's looking for food, and he's scanning on this piling looking for little crabs or little sea roaches, shrimp, any type of crustacean really, and he's eating right against this piling. So as long as we don't spook him, I think he should eat. Are you kidding me? Oh, he just went right back down for it. Right back down for it. He spooked from it for a second, then instantly turned in a 180 and came right back for it. But he didn't eat it though, but he's right back on that piling again. That scared him. The same thing, he spooked, but he's right back on it again, right back looking at that shrimp. Here we go, one sitting around this piling. What's so crazy to me is that one I almost pretty much hit in the head and he didn't spook, and the other one I led by like 3 feet and he did. He's still sitting around this piling. He saw it, just went down to it. There he goes, he just ate it. Ready? There he is. There he is. I let that sink for a while. I'm just sitting on the bottom. sheephead number 2, about the same size as the last one. More messed up teeth for you. Sheephead number 2, one thing I will definitely say about them is watch out for these fins. They are armed to the teeth, got really sharp gill plates, sharp pectoral fins, sharp anal fins, sharp dorsal fin. Just be careful when you're grabbing these little guys. But that sheephead number 2, still beautiful, beautiful fish, little striped guys, and we're releasing them and keep going. Oh, soaking my lens, getting a bath. By the way, if you're ever fishing live shrimp and you're wondering what keeps biting the heads off, it is 100% of the time probably mangrove snappers. There's a freaking huge jack coming down the river at us right now. Oh, there he goes the other direction. See him? Way up there. I'm just gonna let him swim right at the boat. I'm not even gonna throw at him, I don't think. Or should I throw at him? Look at that head weight. Are you kidding me right now? Holy crap. Oh my God, that thing is massive. Are you kidding me right now? That thing was 40 pounds. Did you see it? Could you see it in the camera? Seriously?
A little bit.
That thing was massive. That's the type of fish we're looking for during my monster jack hunt. And what do I say? Anytime I'm fishing for not jack, I see humongous jack. This is ridiculous. Oh my God. Sweet. Good Lord, that thing is so huge. If I hook that fish in here, there's probably like a 0% chance of me keeping him on. Oh gosh. What the heck was that about? Oh, that's what that's about. Oh my gosh, see the snook chasing the barracuda? He's hitting the barracuda. Look at the snook biting the barracuda. Where did that snook come from? That was crazy though. Circle hook right in the corner of the mouth. Might need pliers for this guy. Alright, there he goes. That was crazy. That was the first time I've ever had a snook chase around a barracuda. And the barracuda was like the same size as the snook and he was biting its tail. That was pretty weird. Alright, we threw the topwater around for about an hour and no bites, no follow-ups, no nothing. But that's okay. We are gonna move on and fish a few dock lights to kind of close out the night. You know, I think it's about 8 o'clock right now. It's just about dark. So Alyssa and I are gonna throw some of these live shrimp we have left over on the dock lights and see if we can hook up with maybe a few snook before the night is over. You know, it was fun. It was different for me. I really don't throw live bait very often or practically ever. You guys know if you watch my videos. I'm not a live baiter. I enjoy artificials a lot more, but it was cool to do something different. And I'll do more live bait videos every once in a while just for you guys, because I know a lot of you guys do fish live bait. And so it'll be cool to kind of do that kind of thing. But we're going to fish some lights and hopefully catch a snook. And in he goes. There we go. First snook of the night right there. It's probably 26 inches or so. And just on a little live shrimp. And that was cool, you know, because we're still sight casting even though it's nighttime now, and we're sight casting all these snook onto the lights, and we're using really, really light tackle, only 12-pound test. And Alyssa fought it perfectly. She didn't horse it. She just let it run, tire out, and then brought it right to the boat and we put it in the net. Very beautiful fish. Gonna snap a picture and get her released. He's chomping on your thumb. There he goes. All right, Alyssa. Worth staying out?
Yeah, that was worth it.
Move lights here, and if you can see, it's kind of hard to see, but there's 4 or 5 snook on this light. You throw right into the middle of it. Honestly, with live shrimp, it doesn't matter. There's a nice size one on that light right there. Oh my gosh, look at them all. There's like 30 of them. One just swung at it, didn't it? You got it? There you go. Little guy. Get an aerial on you? Alright, Alyssa's second snook right there. Just a little common snook, probably only 15 inches long. but he definitely had some jumps in him, didn't he? All right, we are done for the night. You know, it was actually a pretty fun night docklight fishing. I gotta give huge props to Alyssa here because she was a very good sport and pretty much ready to go in like at sunset because she has class tomorrow and things to do and is tired, and she was willing to stick it out and let me finish this video, and she even got to catch a few snook to be rewarded in a sense. But it was a lot of fun. You know, fishing with live shrimp underneath docklights is like taking candy from a baby. That's an easy thing to do. I don't know, but it's just very, very easy. I mean, what, you threw under that one light 3 times and hooked up with 3 fish, like 3 casts in a row underneath one light, and you know, one of them broke off, the other one actually just pulled and landed the third one. It's just putting a little live shrimp or a little live bait of any kind underneath a light when there's so many fish congregated under there, it just triggers them to be super aggressive. They're already competing for food under the light, and when you throw that perfect little live bait under there, it's so easy. So if you ever want to get into docklight fishing, start with live shrimp. It's very easy, and then once you feel comfortable with that, maybe move to artificials and kind of stretch yourself out. But tonight was a lot of fun doing something a little different. But that's it. Any words? No. No words. That is it for tonight. I appreciate you guys. We appreciate you guys. Until next time, see ya. It wasn't very far away. I should have just been like the next side.
You could still see you.
That's pretty.